Good afternoon. Greetings, thrill seekers, music lovers, conversationalists all across the fruited plain. No, there's nothing wrong with your radio. We're doing a radio takeover. I don't know what that was, but I'll tell you what, if that's the kind of music you want to listen to, you're not here for that because you're here to listen to me. You are listening to your DJ Z, your rock ambassador, and this is the Rock Hour. No, your station was not tuned to a different station. We're just doing a takeover today. We're not going to be playing any of that. We're going to be playing some good rock and roll here. Everything that everybody can understand, listen to, have fun. If you're at school right now, hey, take a break. This is the fastest hour in broadcast all week long. So if you're in class right now, get out of class, take a break. I mean, just get out, just get up, put your chair back, scoot it in, get your backpack, put it on, walk out the door, take a break. I think there's a store right across the street here. We can go get a favorite beverage and listen to this. Don't worry, you'll be back in class before you know it because this is the quickest hour in broadcast all week long. You're not listening, no mistake there. You are here to listen to the Rock Hour with your DJ Z. So we're here today. Well, as always, before we get into any of the nitty-gritty here in the show, let's get this show started with some proper music, not that garbage that was playing before. If we had to go through all that, we're taking it off right now. Enjoy the show, enjoy your break, and your favorite beverage. That was Black Betty by Ram Jam. That's an old song. Actually, that song by Ram Jam is what do you call it? It's a remake from an old song, and oh man, who was it that did it? I want to say Robert Johnson, if I remember correctly. Anyway, it's an old song from way back when rock and roll was just being created. The song before that was Black Hole Sun by Soundgarden, and we started off with Soldiers, and that was by Everwise here. Wait, Everwise here? Yes, that was Otherwise. And, well, what is today? You know how I've been doing that lately. That what is today? You know, the national days, national. Last time I was here, we had a National Power Ranger Day, and well, I wasn't here last Monday, so y'all missed out. You had a week last week that just one of those hours lasted forever. And that was the time that I wasn't here behind the mic because it was Labor Day. Well, since then, we've had lots of things happen. I'll tell you about them here in a little bit. But today, being September the 11th, for all of those that were around that remember it, today is September 11th. And in 2001, a huge event happened that, that changed our nation for about the next 20 years. And that was the Twin Towers, the attack on the Pentagon, and the fateful crash of the other flight. I can't remember what flight it was, but it crashed out in the middle of nowhere, saving whatever target that airplane was headed for, which is why I started off with Soldiers. And, that was, where were you when that happened? It was September 11th, and it happened at about, 7-ish, 8 o'clock-ish, 9-ish in the morning. Probably about 8 o'clock-ish to where I remember it. I was there. I remember seeing it on TV. And you can see the smoke billowing out one of the towers. And I was watching it on TV. And then I see this plane crash into the tower. And I'm like, wait a minute. How can you have a replay of what just happened when the smoke is coming in, the plane just... And I was like, oh, snap. That wasn't a replay of what happened. That was live on national TV. As they're filming one accident, well, what we now know wasn't an accident. The second accident happened. Well, it wasn't. It was an attack. And from then on, it just changed everything. I had just gotten out of the military and when that happened. So, yeah, it was pretty crazy. I was not recruited back in. And was Flight 77 that went to the Pentagon. I had just gotten out of the military. And a few of my buddies got drafted. Yes, they got drafted back in. The draft is still around. Because what happens is when you sign up for the military, you sign up for 10 years. Even if you only do 6, The remaining 4 are inactive reserve. So if you sign up for 2 years, you do 2 years. The remaining 8 is what you call inactive reserve. So yeah, that's pretty much what happened. And it was Flight 93 that crashed into Shanksville, Pennsylvania. I got my producer on the other side of the glass, uh, just passing me all these notes here in my stacks of stuff. So that's how I know these things, not from pure memory. But yeah, it was a pretty wild and crazy day, and for the next week, the skies were quiet. I'm pretty sure everybody here listening to this show, enjoying their favorite beverage, uh, enjoy one for everybody else out there, is remembers COVID. So remember how COVID was, very few air flights, roads were dead. I mean, everything was just dead. Well, that was America about a week afterwards, just dead. Lots of stores were closed, malls were closed. Not a plane in the sky. The only planes you heard were the fighter jets of our glorious United States Air Force. Flying those fast movers, just going through the sky. Just watching the radar. I bet you they had a pretty empty radar back then. So yes, that is what we are. That's the biggest event of today on this day that happened. So it was it was, like I said, huge event. I know I'm going on long talking here, but that's okay because y'all came here to listen to me, good music, and to me, we'll get to the good music here. And that war started on October 7th, 2001, ended December 9th, 2001, when our current administration with Joe Biden just abruptly pulled all of our troops out. Not here to debate politics, just letting you know what happened. So that's when it started, and that's when and how it ended. It it was crazy. I know some people that went to that 20-year long war. No, not talking about Vietnam. That was a war that also lasted for 20 years. Started in the 50s. So yeah, it's wow, pretty crazy. Time flies, I guess, when you're having fun. So that's what happened. And this next song here, Blue on Black by Five Finger Death Punch, we are going to play that for all those brave law enforcement officers and firefighters and everybody else that took part in that whole rescue that happened after those planes crashed. So, well, I'll tell you what, before we do that, just have a little silence for a moment. You are listening to Vaquero Radio, the Valley Student Station. I am your guest. Or, no, I am your host, DJ Z, and this is the Rock Hour, the fastest hour all week long, and you are listening to it here with me today. Thank you for joining me. So, that being said, of course, that was Blue on Black by Five Finger Death Punch. That is a remake as well by an old, oh, geez, who's that guy? I just had his name too. It was on the tip of my tongue, and now it's gone. So the second song was Fortunate Son by Creedence Clearwater Revival, and that was For Whom the Bell Tolls by Metallica. Yes, you came here to rock, not that stuff we started off with. I don't know what was going on, but we came here, we threw that DJ out, threw him right down the stairs. Just out you go. We're coming here to rock, enjoy a favorite beverage, a break from your studies and school and work. So thank you for joining me. All right, now to get back with what today is. Well, today's lots of things. For one, it's Patriot Day. And on that note, while I was gone, let's see here. What do I got here in my stack of stuff? So Patriot Day was a day form for 9/11. All right, but on other news here, my stack of stuff. All right, right here. While I was away, and you all were anxiously waiting by your radios for me to show back up. That wait is over. I am here. Well, Jimmy Buffett passed away. Unfortunately, I don't have any of his songs here on my screen here. Blasted. Curses. Yeah, that's what happens when you beep out the explanatives here. The bad words. That's what happens when you take out the bad words here. It says curses. All right, kind of like that whole Batman and Robin thing. Pow, kapow, bang. So that's what happens here. All right, so Jimmy Buffett, he passed away. I don't have any of his music, or I'd play some, but yeah, that was the step on a pop top. Blew out my flip flop guy. So unfortunate. He wasn't doing well. People still love to hear him. Not only that, but Steve Harwell. He passed away. You'd probably know him as let's see, all that glitters is gold. Even shooting stars break the molds. Yeah, so he did that the whole rock star song, and he passed away. He had liver disease. Apparently, he had a son a long time ago and got heavily involved into alcoholism, and well, his liver stopped working. So, well, if you know anything about anatomy, you kind of need one of those. So he was in hospice when that happened here. Let's see, what band was he with? He was with, oh man, who was The Clash? And they didn't want their band to be considered punk rock or heavy metal or any of that kind of stuff. He just what's it called? He just I guess he just wanted to be known as hey, good rockers. They play good songs. So that's that's what he did. That's what he does here. I'm looking for them actually. I had it here, but no, I don't have it. But I do have this. Wait, hold on just a moment here. I'll tell you what. We're gonna go back to song here because I don't think it was the Clash. Was it the Clash? It was Smash Mouth. What the hell am I thinking of? It was Smash Mouth. Okay. Oh man, did I just say? No, I didn't. Nobody heard it. Let's see here. I am gonna drink another drink here of my favorite beverage. I can't tell you what it is because I may have childrens out there listening, but it is an adult beverage and is one of my favorites. Well, anything could be an adult beverage. I have an espresso here with latte and mocha in it. Is that even a thing? I'm old fashioned. I just drink regular black coffee. So that's what I'm drinking there. Anyway, here we go to Steve Harwell. That was Poison with Something to Believe in. Before then, Hungry by White Lion and All Star by Smash Mouth. Smash Mouth, that's the band. All right, how is everybody doing? Taking that break, enjoying your favorite beverage? I'm sure enjoying them here. I've got a few more hours before class starts, and I'm definitely enjoying a favorite beverage here. So I hope you're doing the same. Just remember, you still got to go to class. But hey, you listen to me for 1 hour. It's only been 15 minutes that have probably passed in your class, so you can still go back because this is the fastest hour and broadcast all week long. And that happens only here with the Rock Hour with your DJ Z on Vaquero Radio, the Valley Student Station. Hey, speaking of the time going by, hey, I only got time for maybe one or two songs. Man, time flies when you're having fun. Oh, what else is happening today? Hey, National Make Your Bed Day. Now that you're out of bed, make your bed. Come on, don't be all lazy and dirty and lazy. Make your bed. Come on. You remember how to do that. Remember, folding the bed sheets into the bed and all that stuff in basic training. Remember all that stuff? And for those of you that don't, yeah, it shows. Okay, libraries, remember day. Libraries are a treasure trove of knowledge and some of our most joyful memories. So, it'd be awesome if you could go to a library and actually see books. Because I go into a library today, I see nothing but desks and computers all throughout the halls. And that big giant showroom they have, which is no longer a showroom of books, it's just a showroom of computer laptops desktops and desks. But that's sadly that's the era of our digital age. We're getting rid of this stuff here. National Hot Cross Bun Day. Go get yourself one. National Boss Employee Exchange Day. Yes, go tell your boss what to go do. That's what today. And I don't mean like jump in a lake. I mean just tell him what to do today. That is within. Yeah, just tell him what to do today. It's Exchange Day. He's taking your place, and you take his. Let him know what it's like working on the other end. Tell him to dig harder, dig faster, and then to fill up the hole and dig again. Oh gosh, God, I miss those days. Let's see here. We got a few birthdays. Ludacris, it's his birthday today. Oh my, and it's Taraji P Henson's birthday today too. Well, let's we wish them a happy birthday. We don't listen to any of Ludacris's stuff here in this station. That's not what we do here. Yeah, you're not going to find it here. Not like we had at the beginning of the show. Like I said, we took over the show today. Anyways, hey, we're done for today. And once again, everybody, the app isn't working. I know some of you messaged me that it's not working. You can't message me. Hey, this worked last semester. Let's see here. Go ahead and remove your app from your device and then download it again. Log back on. I know it's technology. That's the way it goes. Hit the reset button. Yeah, just hit the reset button and that should fix it all. Other than that, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I wouldn't be doing this without you out there listening to me and without me here talking to you. We're all doing our parts. So you're here to listen. Thank you very much. I enjoy it. Have a good week. Have a good rest of the day. Have a good weekend. Hopefully it's not hot, 100 degrees where you're at. Hopefully you're out hunting or doing whatever it is you do on the weekend, fixing your car, just chilling, relaxing, playing video games, enjoying your favorite beverage, and doing it safely. That way you can be back here again next week. Not listening to me while in jail. All right, everybody, once again, thank you. Have a good week. We'll see you again next week. Do not stare at the sun. It's bad for your eyes.